Hi guys, my name is Omaya. We're going to be continuing our series called Yellow Chair Conversations. Now, like I said last week, we're going to be talking about the frequently asked questions in my DM. Now, today we're going to be doing 10 things that you need to know about me, or 10 most asked questions. Now, the first one is Omaya my real name? Yes, it is my real name. However, it's an abbreviation and the full name is Omoyele. I just pronounce it slowly, but guys, don't even try if you cannot pronounce it. Just call me up on here and we are good. Is that clear? To our number two question, here it is. Okay, so for most people who do not know, I'm a computer science graduate from Ajayi Crowther University, Oyo. So yes, I schooled in Oyo State. So that's it. These questions are quite easy. Okay, now on to the third question. What is my favorite food? Ah, I used to have favorite food growing up, and it was a classic pounded yam and egusi soup. I think it's still my favorite food. I think it's still my favorite food. I'll go with that. Pounded yam and egusi soup. I love egusi soup. That's why you have like a lot of recipes for egusi soup on my page because I love it. So easy and so quick. And to the next question. How did Omaya Cook start? Hey, story. Okay, how did Omaya Cook start? The idea came on the 8th of November 2020. I would never forget that day. It's a day that I had. So, I'm a Christian and I don't joke about the facts. I'm a Christian. So I was going through a particular phase in my life, and at the time, I just felt like there was more that I could give, and I felt God was calling me into something bigger and higher, to be honest. And I just didn't know what it was. And cooking was the last thing on my list. Anybody who knows me knows I'm crazy about music. I love to sing, and I remember telling myself growing up that you're going to be one music artist. But anyways, to cut the long story short, on the 8th of November 2020, I just woke up one morning and said, you know what? I'm going to go into food blogging. And it was more like I was going to share my recipes with people, right? I'd always loved cooking, but I just never really thought it was, in quotes, that big of a deal, to be honest. So as soon as I woke up that morning, I just brought out my phone. At the time, I was using an Android phone. Now, I say Android phone not to belittle it, but what I mean was it was one palasa interesting phone, right? I just created a page on my cooks. Like I didn't even think about it. And I was saying in my previous video, right, that I'm quite an overthinker. I like to think about, okay, what do I use? What do I need? I just stared it out of the blues, and that is so unusual. I stared it. I told my family and friends at the time that I was going to start a cooking page. Or okay, see what I did. I was like, guys, anticipate something big is coming. And guess what? Is it music, or is it about my kids, or is it what do you think is about? Things that I'm passionate about. And people were like, oh, something big is coming. Okay. And yeah, 1 week after, Omaya Cooks went live. And that was it. I started shooting, and what I did was I said, okay, I was going to choose Tuesday and Thursdays as my recipe days. Every other day, I would just put pictures. But what I did consistently every day for 1 year was that I never went on break. I would post every single day, even if it's just a picture of a corn. Picture of plantain. I would ensure that I never took a break, and that's because I had known myself to be someone that if I'd given it break, or if I'd said I would only post on Mondays and that would be it, I wouldn't have been as consistent and dedicated. So I challenged myself to saying that every single day, oh my yeah, you must put out something on that page. And 2 days a week became 3 days a week, and 3 days a week became every single day. And now sometimes you even get 2 videos a day, sometimes three, depending. So yeah, that's how Omaya Cook started. To see my old videos, hey God. I'm happy I started it out. I'm happy I didn't overthink the entire process. So if you know you can be like me, that always needs to overthink the entire process. Sometimes you just start with what you have, and that was what I did, and I'm so glad I took that step. So yeah, that's the whole executive summary of how Omaya Cook started. So that was a very long one. Let's go on to the next question. Music or cooking? This person knows me. This person knows me. I can't choose. I'm sorry. I feel like they both hold a special place in my heart. I can't choose. Why should I have to choose? I can't choose. Sorry. They are both special to me. That's all. Okay, the next question. One of my favorite memories. Kai, I have to think about this one. Favorite memories, favorite memories. Dressing my kids, getting married to the love of my life, finding Jesus. What I do right now. Okay, memories, memories. I think I would go with the most recent. Recent being a couple of years ago would be birthing my kids. I think I still remember that day so clearly. So much not the pain, but the moments I met them for the first time. Yeah, my kids. Birthing my kids. That has to be one of my favorite memories. Okay, on to the next one. An embarrassing moment. Please. Okay, let's be real. Embarrassing moments. Why am I thinking long and hard about this one? Yeah, because I think it's been a while. I think after a while, as you get older, certain moments that should be embarrassing become you laugh about it, so it's no longer embarrassing in quotes. But if I were to think about it, mm, Kai, that's embarrassing. Ah, should I come back to that? Well, wait. Why do you want to know when I was embarrassed? What do you want to do with that specific information? No, I have not been embarrassed before. I can't remember, to be honest. Probably when I do, I would say that in another video. I just can't. Okay, on to the next question. How many languages do you speak? This one is easy. I speak English, I speak Yoruba, funny Yoruba. I speak. Does it count that I won French competition when I was in primary school? Does that count? So yes, that's I speak English, I speak Yoruba, I speak a teeny weeny Igbo. I'm learning, um, and a little bit of French, a little bit of French. Okay. Okay, on to the next question. What do I enjoy doing aside cooking? Reading, watching movies. I love books. I plan to own a library, very huge one. One thing I started recently was I started getting 2 books every month. So by the end of this year, we expect to see that number of books or even more. Last month I got 4. So yeah, I love reading. Lots of books, different books. Okay, on to the next question. Do you plan to Japan? Why do you want to know? I think the answer to that question is if and when you would know. But right now, probably Nigerian. We're living here, we are loving it, and we are speaking the things that we want to see about Nigeria. I am a passionate Nigerian, not saying those who travel aren't. In fact, honestly, I'm happy, really happy for those who have, because it's a huge move. It's a brave step and it's beautiful when you think about it in the long run. So yeah, right now I'm in Nigeria and I'll let you know if I intend to or if I am over there. You definitely know. And to the final question, are you always happy because of your laughter in your videos. Guy, is there anyone who is always happy? It's not, I don't think anyone is always happy. However, you can make yourself feel certain things depending on the amount of passion you have for it. For instance, when you see your kids, you're happy. I talk about my kids because I love them absolutely. Now back to the videos, guys. I love what I do. It's not a joke. The laughter is not fake. You see me laugh here. Guy, I love, love what I do. You see the excitement whenever I get a recipe. Guys, I love what I do. The laughter thing is not fake. Or, you know what? For those who always say that it is, I pray you find something that gives you joy and you would understand that joy comes from within. There is no one that will tell you to do otherwise. The laughter is not going anywhere because, guys, cooking is fun. It's absolutely fun, guys. So that's it this week. Thank you for joining us on Yellow Chair Conversations. I'm going to see you next week. Please join my cooking class. It's 7,500 naira. It's starting in October. I would love to see you join that class. There are a lot of things I want to show you, but can only do so in a cooking class because you need to understand the techniques that Instagram will not allow me to do because the time is going to be too long. We have only 90 seconds on Instagram. So join my cooking class.